And there is not a single thing in the world you can do to stop me. Ow!
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of V Rising, one of my surprise games of 2022. But like any early access game, like any good early access game, what happens is you run out of content. There is just nothing more to do. And I think they were even a little surprised about how many copies and how many vampires entered those servers. And even at Action RPG, we had our own custom server that we were playing for, and it was a good time. But since then, this game has been shelved. We are waiting for something new to come, and it looks like our wishes have been answered. Dev update 17, Dark Magic Designs. This is what's going on. This is the news. V Rising free expansion May 2023. I'm saying it here right now. Come May, whenever day it drops in May, I will be playing this game. I will be reinstalling it, and I will be streaming it. I want to see what is new and tell if it is a huge difference. Because so far, reading through this post a few times, I think what they are doing is correct. And by the way, this is an extremely long post, and I will link it in the description because I don't plan on reading a lot. I'm just going to show you what is new and exciting, and I'm sure you will get the gist of it. Magic schools, jewels, and new tools. Get it? It's a rhyme. Magic schools, jewels, and new tools. And you got to throw magic schools in there because of the popularity of Hogwarts Legacy. You know, maybe some people would be like, oh, I like magic schools. So here's what's going on. Here's the idea. Jewels. Okay, these are going to be socketed into skills. And again, I'm not going to skip all the reading because you will understand very easily from this picture. You have a skill like Shadow Bolt. You have a skill like Corpse Explosion. You have a skill like Spectral Wolf. When you find these jewels in the world and you socket them into the skill, they do something. Basically, this is going to be V Rising's way of being able to modify your character, modify your favorite skills to your build and what you like. So for example, Yearning was put into Shadow Bolt, explodes on hit, dealing 29% damage and inflicting leech on nearby enemies. Corpse Explosion, when you put Claw in it, it afflicts agony, triggers a second lesser explosion at the same location, dealing damage, increases the duration of the snare. And then Lunar Moon consumes Weaken to spawn a wisp healing self or ally for 36% based on your spell power. So just a couple examples that these jewels basically take over the skill and give them new life. All right. Jewels. Moving down to My Villain Academy Spell School Revamp. The current spell schools, you have Blood, Unholy, Illusion, Chaos, and Frost. So there's 5 prime schools. And by the way, they put right here, we'll also be seeing a brand new 6 spell school in the free expansion. But let's leave you pondering that mystery a little while longer. And then in this picture right here, it says regular Topaz. These are about to become a bit more important. So I don't know. We'll go through the schools. I'm not sure. I maybe have a little bit of an idea. We'll guess. We'll take some guesses on what the new school is going to be. But basically what they're going to be doing is they want each school to be a little more detailed. They want each school to feel different, to feel like what it's supposed to be. The new schools are going to be a lot better. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You've got Blood Magic. So here's the update for Blood Magic. And you'll see, obviously, these little openings right here. This is where you're going to install your jewels. All right. For all the bloodsuckers out there, you have Blood Magic. Moving down, let's raise some hell. Unholy Magic. These are the Necromancer. Okay. The Necromancer. Did I play Necromancer? Yes. Yes, I did. It was pretty fun. I'm actually hoping that that army style can be more prevalent with this new update. Feel the burn, bring the chaos. Chaos magic. These are the warlocks of the world. Here is the chaos magic. As we move down, chaos is actually really good. You've got illusion. You've got illusion magic. And these are your specters. And I like to say illusion magic is like your temporary minions. Okay. It's like you shoot a wolf at somebody or something like that. You've got your illusion magic. Play with the mind. And then baddie, it's cold outside. Frost magic. Okay. New spell looks for your spell books. All right. Now, before we move on, you've got Frost, Illusion, which is like necrotic, Chaos, all the LE people out there. You got Void, Unholy, which is Necromancer, and then you got Blood. And in the little picture, they said regular topaz will be more important. I'm thinking maybe fire, like actual flames. I don't know. I just looked at the color and I kind of just made a guess. New one might be fire. Now, two last things I want to talk about in this post, and both of these are maybes. For V Rising, both of these are maybes. To add additional layers of depth and complexity to your spell kit and make your build unique, we're experimenting with legendary weapons. Legendary weapons will be a rare weapon you can find in the world, and much like jewels, will have randomized benefits related to your physical abilities. Now, I do like the idea of having, you know, a high level of gear can be crafted, but the best gear can only be through hunting, because that is very action RPG-y. And I just personally love that. So I'm hoping like the hardest bosses, the tough people that are always walking around the maps, like those people have a chance of dropping a legendary weapon. I think that would be cool, especially if it is drop only. Last but not least, and I think this is their best idea. It says go do the survey. This is my survey. I think this is the best idea I've heard. Experimental feature territories. We're going to be experimenting with a feature internally that we're calling territories that allow vampires to claim individual plots of land instead of placing a castle heart and expanding a single tile by a single tile. So normally right now, oh, I think this is a good place for a castle. You pop your heart down and then you start cutting down trees and building your castle. But obviously you think kind of that Game of Thrones style. It's like, this is Aaron Action RPG's territory and this is this person's territory. And you kind of have territory wars and you set up guards and you put up gates and you do all like that. Sounds a lot more fun than just trying to guard an individual castle. I love this idea. I think it's an absolutely great idea. Give us all new skills or revamp. They said they're going to revamp and tweak every skill. Allow us to change the skills through jewels. Add in a new set of skills. I'm thinking fire. Add in legendaries. Add in territories. And then give us something new to do. Obviously bosses or a bigger map or something like that. And I feel like that is going to be a very, very good free expansion. Now, obviously, that was like, this is an extremely long post. And again, it is linked in the description because I just really flew through it. Because I know it's boring listening to me read and blah, blah, blah. But that is the news. V Rising. Simple question at the end of this video. Will you reinstall it? Will you come back in May? So I got a feeling if you're watching this, you probably bought this game. And I gave away a ton of free copies. That's the video. V Rising, new expansion coming. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.